Okay, thank you. 1 second, please. Okay. Are you watching my presentation? Not yet. Okay. Let me share my screen. Now? Okay, perfect. I will begin. Okay. Hi, everybody. Perfect. Hi, everybody. My name is Emmanuel. I am the CEO of Linguo. There are more than 1.5 billion people who seek to learn from any place. And there are more than 256 million people with visual disabilities, like my mother, who lost the ability to read or will lose it when they become older. On the other hand, the market for education through audiobooks is growing 25% annually. That is why we created the Linguo, a platform for listening and learning from the best ideas of humanity created by the global community. Linguo is a platform with more than 2,000 summarized audiobooks and articles of culture, technology, self-help, and more, used today by 96,000 users in 120 countries. We have developed inclusive apps and platforms. We have a B2B2C business model, and we partner with companies such as Entel, Claro, and Telefonica to monetize. The market for audiobooks is at $3.5 billion and is growing 25% annually. In LATAM, there is an underserved market of $225 million, and our opportunity goes around $10 million per year. We donate audiobooks to NGOs related to visual disabilities, but we monetize through people who listen to our content. Our business model consists of subscriptions of $70 through apps and $4 per month through telecommunications companies with which we align. Today, we have closed partnerships with 3 telcos, Entel, Claro, and Vivo. And we already have more than 12,500 monthly paying users and 500,000 users paying a daily subscription. We will continue growing through alliance with telcos because telcos are losing market share because of WhatsApp, and with us, they generate new source of income. We are already talking with Telefonica, Vitel, and Personal, and we have a dynamic roadmap to reach more users. We are growing month by month, and during COVID, our users increased 6 times, and in July, we reached break even. We are looking right now to $150,000 to invest in more alliance with telcos, in marketing to grow brand awareness, and to improve payments. Our team is made up of developers awarded by Google and UNESCO with a vision to create a more inclusive world. That is why each audiobook that our community creates is an audiobook that we donate to schools, NGOs, and libraries linked to visual disabilities. We want to create the platform to change the life of billions, like with a spoken Wikipedia, but with the best ideas of humanity. Please support us. Thank you.
Hi, this is Victoria from Global Ventures. My light is really, really bad, but it doesn't matter. Emmanuel, how do you make those audiobooks? Do you have people that do that? It is automatic. How do you do it?
No, we are doing with people. It's like Wikipedia in the way that people are creating this content from all over the world. We have 450 content creators from Japan to Argentina, and they are creating, editing the summarized books, and they also record. So it's like Wikipedia. We crowdsource the content, and now it's a platform used by people that also records those content.
Thank you. Maybe another. How much or how do you pay that people? How much money it is per book, per page, per word? How is it?
Well, like in Wikipedia, we don't pay to create content, The people do it by themselves because they like to be part of the community, and also they like to be listened by a global community all around the world. For example, Alicia Castillo Ascaño is a narrator that records from Austin, Texas, records an audiobook for children, and it's been listened by more than 12,000 people from all over the world. It's like to have a channel in YouTube, for example, or to have some channel in some other social network. But in this channel, you become a book and you can be listened by many people all over the world.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Now you can see it. I'm Fernando Caldi. I'm the CEO of Prevo. Prevo started in 2017 as a social network like Meetup, where people or groups of people could find different plans and activities based on their interests and preference proposed by other plan makers. Users would gather in specific locations at a certain time and date to carry out the activity. Just before coronavirus turned into a pandemic, we were about to launch the final version of Prevo, but due to obvious reasons, we had to rethink our product. Instead of pivoting the entire product, we thought a different approach and produced an entire new section inside the same app called Prevo Remote. The problem is that the pandemic changed the world and the way that we interact with it and with each other. People need new ways to generate revenue and don't have the time nor the tools to do it. Prevo Remote solves this problem by giving plan makers the tools they need to offer remote plans and generate earnings by doing so. To make it fast and simple to understand, think about 3 of today's most famous platforms: Instagram, Zoom, and Amazon. But more specifically, think about Instagram Live and its social feed, about Zoom simultaneous live video conferences, and Amazon as an international merchant provider with international buyers and sellers. If you put all these things together, you get Prevo. We offer our users the possibility of proposing remote activities through our platform in video conference or broadcast mode. We provide an easy and transparent and direct way for plan makers to monetize their activities with customers all around the world. For example, influencers will have a direct way of monetizing their followers by bringing them to our platform. In video conference mode, we can handle up to 17 simultaneous streamers. In broadcast mode, we can handle up to 7 simultaneous hosts and 1 million viewers. Our multiple payout system integration supports payments from over 140 countries, giving users and influencers the possibility of offering their plans worldwide without having to worry about overseas transactions. We are seeing platforms being used for this purpose that weren't meant to be used for this, showing us the necessity of the product itself. For example, we have OnlyFans, a paid subscription platform known for its adult and not safe for watch content that is now attracting celebrities. For example, Bella Thorne, an Instagram influencer with 23.8 million Instagram followers, made $1 million in one single day through a single plan in OnlyFans. On the other hand, we have Twitch, one of the most popular sites in the world to watch other people play video games, owned by Amazon. It's being used by non-gamers to propose other activities besides gaming. For example, the top 6 streamers accumulate approximately $13.3 million in revenue per month. So let's turn the pandemic into an opportunity. We have been seeing a growth of 56% in Twitch year over year and 75% in Facebook gaming due to the pandemic. So there's a clear opportunity for social digital interaction with revenue generation needs. So the time to launch Prevo Remote is now, and we are ready to do so. The cap table is divided between me and Ethermax with 25% owners of Preguntados App. The team is myself, yes, Federico, 3 backend developers, 2 iOS developers, and 2 Android developers in-house. And we are looking for a $500,000 investment to launch internationally and seize this moment. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I have a question from my side. I am Anto Recio. Yeah, what is the problem, the real problem you can resolve with this solution? There are
the real problem. Yeah.
Some social problem behind your idea.
Sorry.
There are a social problem to solve with your idea.
Well, yes, actually today, due to the pandemic, lots and lots of people not only lost their jobs, but lost their source of income, and a lot of things changed due to the whole situation in the world. And our platform is providing them with an easy way to provide any services or activities they want to do, and being able to charge through our app. For example, monetizing Instagram followers for all the influencers that today are almost left out of a job because brands are not being able to finance anymore campaigns and etc. And also a social interaction where people need to continue interacting socially, but at the same time can be able to meet each other and also make activities from the inside of their homes without leaving them.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you can see my slides, right? Okay, good afternoon. I'm Cynthia Dubois, the founder of Matis. I always shop online, but I was having difficulty to find stores. So I'd always end up on Google or Amazon, but I was just not finding what I wanted. And as I thought about it, I realized that there was many people experiencing frustration, struggling to find stores all over the world. So we came up with an idea to build a search engine that organizes stores worldwide. Online shoppers can enter any keywords in any language, and they'll find hundreds of stores that deliver to their area. Why would that work today? Well, 57% of online shoppers purchased from an overseas retailer in 2019. So not only is e-commerce growing, but it's changing, opening doors to new stores from foreign markets. There's an opportunity to offer shoppers a new way to shop. Our business model at first is to take a percentage of the sales that come through our search engine. But as we grow our store base and our traffic, we would launch our pay-per-click bidding service from our keywords and acquire specific partnerships with our merchants. Yes, we are competing with the largest competitors, Amazon and Google. But we have a competitive advantage because search engines today display very few and repetitive results on the first page, not always related to online shopping. And you can't tell if any of these stores deliver for free to your area. Also, statistics have shown that 1 in 4 Amazon customers actually have negative feelings about shopping on Amazon, but continue to do so only because of the free shipping. Yet, we could offer many stores on the first page with free shipping and quality known brands. We only launched 2 months ago, and we've already acquired almost 5,000 visits per day. We are the first ever to organize online stores worldwide for shoppers' needs. Thank you for your time today, and I look forward to hear your feedback.
Hi, Cynthia. This is Victoria from Global Ventures. Thank you for your presentation. How are you planning to acquire that consumer, to make them enter Matus and not Google, or change the way they are doing shopping?
Well, this is a difficult question. It satisfies the needs that shoppers are looking for because it does fill. Yeah. Okay, let me try to turn my camera off, see if that's better. Yeah, so we're planning to use different methods to penetrate the market and to grow our traffic. I guess we would need to benefit from some viral and that it would catch on with the market, that it would fulfill a need that's necessary. Because it's true, to compete with these competitors, you need a large marketing, but that will be a hard to penetrate.
Thank you.
where can I can share my screen? Sorry. Sí. Acceder a- Sorry. Hacer pantalla completa. Joder, no lo encuentro, perdón. Un documento. Okay, hello. I am Javier Puebla, CEO of Talent2. We are changing the rules of recruitment. As you know, our model is so similar to these other solutions that you know in other markets. These apps recommend you the best solution for you, and Talent2 is doing the same. It recommends you the best candidates for any organization. And we solve the three main problems that the companies have. The difficulty to find some candidates, the cost of searching personnel, and the long time that recruiters and companies last to find the best candidates. Our model is so easy. Imagine you are looking for a position. You can publish your offer in Talent2, and in the other side, there is no candidates as in the rest of the solution we know in the market. In Talent2, in the other side, there are recruitment companies and headhunters specialized in your offers, and they are going to refer you the best candidates for you. And you go to save a lot of time because in our model, the companies receive a median of 7 CVs per offer, and you are going to multiply your options of finding the best candidates. And in a success model, you only pay if you hire, so you don't pay for publish or for register with us, and you choose the fee you pay with a minimum, so under the market. And also you have 60 days warranty if the people you hire doesn't fit. So you are going to centralize everything, all the channels, the existing channels in the market, in one company, in one channel that is Talent2. If you hire a candidate, you pay Talent2 the fee you decided to pay, and we pay to the winning recruiter. So you are going to gain a lot of time in the management of suppliers. So if you compare Talent2 with the other existing channel in the market, for example, with a website or LinkedIn, for example, in this channel you pay in advance, even if you don't have success. And you pay with your time because you are going to receive hundreds and hundreds of CVs. Most of them don't fit the position you're looking for. And some profiles are so difficult that you are find in these channels. The other solution is the headhunter companies. But normally these channels are expensive, and you depend on the quality, and you depend on the love that the headhunter gives you. So for that reason, we have take the good advantages of this model. Creating companies, human research, technology, Now we are internationalizing our model to America and Europe. We have received around 20 prizes as one of the. Okay, that's a success model. Okay, so these cases. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Hi. Do you already have revenue? Are
Yes.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you working on? In Spain?
Yes, we started in Spain, but we are expanding. We have revenue from the first month 3 years ago. We are more or less invoicing around 30,000 euros per month at this moment.
How is your team composed? Who are the members of your team?
Okay, a CTO, myself, I'm the CEO of the company. Maria is the CCO, and Irene is CNO. And also we have a senior developer and 11 country managers. We started with this expansion last month, and we are now in 11 countries, part of Spain.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I was really impacted last year when I read a news in La Vanguardia. This is an important newspaper here in Spain, that they said that the 40% of the whole planet doesn't have internet connection. And then we can go to the moon and have a video call from the moon to the earth. And here in the earth, in the same village, there are people that they cannot connect. So here in Spain, we have almost 50 million people connecting and using internet every day. But there is a third part of Spain that still doesn't have a proper internet connection. We live here in Menorca. It's a beautiful island with beautiful sunsets. But in our city, in Ciudadela, there is still people that cannot watch a simple movie, Netflix, or have a video call from work. So we have the same problem, and that's why we created Cototo. Cototo is a telecommunications operator that gives internet connection, high speed one, to all the places that the optical fiber doesn't arrive. How we do it? It's really simple. We take the last technology of antennas to give the best speed connection of optical fiber. This is an antenna. So we place that antenna on the rooftop part of the buildings and connect it to our infrastructure. Bam, you have a really good internet connection. So our model, we give internet, telephony, and projects by demand. We have competitors for sure. Whereas Infotelecom and Iberred, they are using similar technology here in the island. But which are our competitive advantages? First one, quality. We always give the best quality that nobody does. Second, honesty. We always say the truth to the clients because they deserve it. And then support. You are not talking to robots. We are talking to from people to people, because our clients, before to be clients, they are people. And everything of this taking care about the environment, because if you put a piece of paper in front of the antenna, then the waves wouldn't transpass the paper, or for sure not the human bodies. So this is the team. This is Ignacy Saura is there. Is the CEO, is the person who manage everything. That's Enrique Rech. That's the marketing one is the creative. He's leader in the marketing. I'm the CEO and taking care about the communication. So our roadmap, we set the company on February, and until now we have almost 100 clients. And our goal is to connect the whole island and then going to the peninsula. Are you going to help us to do it? Hope so. Meow. Thank you very much. Espera, son preguntas.
Yes, I have a question. What is the principal advantage from our competitors?
Yeah, thank you very much for the question. It's a good question because our competitors, they are using similar technology, but it's not the same one. It's an old one. So we took the maximum technology, the latest one. So they cannot achieve that speed of the optical fiber by antennas. They are using antennas with old version. So never will achieve that speed. We are the only one here in the city that we can do it.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Hello? Yes. I'm ready. Are you seeing my screen? Okay, I'm going to present it. Well, hello, everyone. I'm Esther Soler. I'm the business developer from Messenger. And let me introduce you the next innovation in mobile push notifications. Smartphones are always in our pockets, always on our hands, and are an important part of our lives. Same as mobile apps that we are daily using as useful tools to make our lives easy or to keep ourselves entertained. This situation makes a must to include mobile actions in any digital strategy, with the aim of improving user experience, engagement, and reaching potential clients in the best moment and in the most effective way. Most of the times, mobile apps are text-based push notifications like this that try to call the user's attention, but statistics says that the success is minimal, around 4%. And that's why we have created Messenger. Imagine that you can watch your favorite team's match, but right in the moment they score, the team reaches you with a visual push notification in your smartphone lock screen. Like this. What an amazing experience, right? Your club made you feel as a part of the team. These are the Messenger visual notifications. Then Messenger technology will allow any mobile app to send these amazing visual push notifications only by installing our SDK in the app. Our mobile communication solution is designed to increase conversions, improve user experience, and engage better with users in a new, direct, and interactive way, without the need to be in the actual app. And finally, as you can see here in these designs, they can monetize the advertisement, same as Puma is doing in this Borussia Dortmund goal notification, a real use case. So absolutely any app can use Messenger with the purposes they imagine. Possibilities are limitless because design is limitless. So for example, now in times of COVID, we could remind people safety measures with a direct impact in their phones. Our target market is every app where communication, engagement, and conversions are important. For example, Radio Televisión Española a la carta or an e-commerce like Amazon. We don't have any direct competitor, only the traditional base push providers. Our business model is based on an installation fee, depending on the difficulty of the project, a monthly fee, and if needed, a design fee. So as a conclusion, Messenger visual push notifications key points are: we create a seamless mobile communication experience and a unique mobile branding. Besides, we increase app conversions, and our clients can use data-driven notifications to automatize every sending. And finally, we have created a new digital asset to monetize notifications for the first time. So this is Messenger, notifications visualized. Thank you so much for your time, and any doubt, just ask me.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, could you tell us something about the team and about its background, please?
Yes, well, the startup is based in Hungary. I met them while I was on an Erasmus experience like 4 years ago. And the CEO of the company is a well-known businessman in Hungary with experience and background in sports. And that's why we started with this technology based on sports. The same as the co-founders, which are also related with sports, and our tech background is also in Hungary. But we are a very international team. So I'm working from Spain in business development, and our head of sales is based in the UK. We have also people in Germany and in the US working on the sales part of the product. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to be today here and for your kind invitation. My name is Pedro Cañizares, and I'm in charge of strategy, finance, and people here at JAMP. But what is JAMP? JAMP is in fact a cloud data platform with the objective of turning data into knowledge in order to optimize digital businesses. We do this thanks to the use of big data technologies and artificial intelligence algorithms. But let me start telling a bit about the business opportunity. So we're in the middle of a perfect storm where we have several facts confluencing at the same time. So on one hand, we have the consumer digital services that it is in fact a boom all around the world. Also, we have the explosion of the big data technologies and all the related AI algorithms that are transforming more or most of our industries. And of course, we have an increasing competition in the digital services field. So in the middle of this, of those three facts, we can find JAMP. But let me show you a bit who are our current clients. So in fact, we're a quite international startup, and most of our clients are abroad, Spain. So we have pay TV operators such as America Mobile in 17 Latin American countries where they have pay TV operations. Also, we have Vodafone here in Europe in the 7 countries where they have pay TV operation as well. Also, we have some over-the-top video operators, mainly in the States. So we have First Look Media, we have GSN, we have Purefleece, we have Topic. And also we have some broadcasters such as Globo in Brazil, ZDF in Germany, or even NBC Universal in the States, to name a few. So far we have been very focused in the video service providers market, but now we are starting some expansion to other verticals, and we're starting with the vertical of the video online gaming. So because there are a lot of similarities with the things that we are doing right now, and we think is a way to also offer value and give the experience that we already have achieved in the vertical of data-driven video in those quite close verticals such as gaming, e-education, e-commerce, and so on. We have several solutions, but just 20 seconds, please. We have several solutions, but all of them are focused to get a double objective. One of them is to extend the customer lifetime value, that a final customer is subscribed to a digital service, and the other objective is to increase the service consumption. So the more series, the more movies, the more games final customer consume, the better for the business. And in fact, our ultimate objective is to increase the return on investment of our customers. So I think I don't have more time, but our team, I don't have time to say anything. But here I would like to say that we're looking for a new funding round to accelerate our expansion and our growth through investment in new verticals such as gaming, education, e-commerce, and so on. And if you're interested in investing in our company, please contact me. So thank you very much. And if you have any question, I'll be happy to answer it.
Hello. Could you please tell us a little bit more about the team?
Sorry, a bit more about, sorry, I can't hear you well.
Sorry, could you please tell us a little bit more about the team?
Oh, yes, sure. Well, our team is a mix of quite experienced guys. So, for instance, we have Jerónimo Macanas, which is our CEO, and we have Jesus Herrero, that is he's our CRO. Both are founders of Jam, and both of them are quite executive guys in the digital media space. So they have more than 25 years working in the digital media space. Also, we have Cristobal Ortega, which is our COO in charge of the operation that we have both here and abroad Spain and mainly in the States, as I said. And and then also we have a mix, a really good mix of data engineers, data scientists, and also data visualization guys in order to develop our own visualizers, because we decided time ago to use our own visualizers due to the specific necessities of our industry. I'm thinking the media industry. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Do you see my screen? Yep. Okay, perfect. Yep. So, hello, my name is Arkady. I'm a serial entrepreneur and the founder of PartyPlay. And today I would like to talk with you about how music streaming disrupted music monetization models for artists and bars, and the solution we propose, and more than the digital jukebox to monetize this huge market opportunity. So, in the last decade, bars have lost the ability to monetize music. Previously, they used to buy expensive jukeboxes that were generating revenue. But due to the high maintenance cost of the jukebox and the advance of music streaming, bars no longer are actively buying them, and as a result, they've lost the ability to monetize music. So the solution we came up with is a next generation digital jukebox, PartyPlay. We return the ability to monetize music for bars, providing their customers with the opportunity to order music to their taste. PartyPlay generates around €300 monthly income for the bar and increases its overall sales by 5% at least. Using just a website, in 3 clicks, users can request a song. The market size was calculated very detailed by my team, and our addressable market size in Barcelona is around 67 million. Globally, the average addressable market size per city varies between 50 to 80 million euros. The business model is pretty straightforward. It consists from 2 phases. First includes monthly business subscription and 25% fee from all customer song purchases. The second phase aims to connect bars with music industry. Record labels will be able to buy airtime in bars to promote new albums and get their cut every time someone requests a song. So by the moment the service is up and running for 2.5 months, Currently, we have 6 bars. Yesterday, we connected one more, and around 200 song purchases with an average price of €1.10. We expect to see rapid growth of sales after COVID-19 restrictions on bars will be lifted. This year, we are focusing mainly on Barcelona, and to reduce the risk associated with the COVID, we are also expanding our coverage through ambassador network to countries where the situation is better, such as France, Netherlands, and United Kingdom. Moreover, based on agreement with record labels in mid-2021, we will begin to work directly with them as we will have more than 500 bars. This will allow us to launch our second phase and start selling airtime in bars. Moreover, by the end of 2022, our projected revenue will be around 85 million with a net profit of 9 million. Regarding everything I said, I want to offer you a unique opportunity to invest early in Party Play. Our round is open until the end of October. We are raising 200,000 euros. We already received 50,000 from an angel investor and 50,000 follow-on investment from me. Don't miss this fantastic opportunity to jump in early. Thank you, and I'm waiting for your questions.
Yes. Could you please share a little bit more information about the team working on Party Play?
Sure. So yeah, the team consists from 2 departments. One is the software. We have an in-house software team with the CTO, who is a co-founder. He's a full stack developer with a lot of years of experience, and also a sales department here based in Spain with 2 sales guys with a lot of experience in B2B sales and strong advisory board with a commercial advisor from Deezer, with a financial advisor from KPMG, and with a business development advisor from big Switzerland startup.
Thank you.
Yes, another question. Yeah, in question, in my case, I am a label manager of a techno music label. If I want to start with to work with you with Party Play, what I need to do?
As a label or as a bar owner?
A label and a right holder.
Okay, so at this moment, as we don't have like a big coverage, there is no way we can like help you a lot. But in the future, what we want to do is, let's say you have a new single and you want to promote it in Barcelona in specific kind of the bars, you can get to these bars and buy the airtime in these bars to promote this particular single during the time where nobody requests any song. So basically, you deliver your music directly to your consumers, not via the radio, which is not very popular, but directly to the people who are in the bar.
Okay. Now, my question is about the relationship with the artists or with the labels or with the right holders. Because from Party Play, you manage royalties, or the royalties is directly for the artist?
So the royalties are managed by SGAE in Spain. So the bar owners have to pay the licensing fees for public streaming. And this is the royalty that goes to the artist by the moment.
Okay, it's clear for me. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. My name is Silvia Martins. I'm a founder of 5 Validation, which is a RegTech. We support pharmaceutical and medical devices industries to have their software, equipment, and process approved by EMA and FDA. This process is called validation, and it's standardized all over the globe. Each equipment or software must be validated. There are many processes in each industry. A validation has about 10 formal documents issued based on risks to ensure patient health, product quality, and data integrity. All this needs to be kept up to date for periodic inspections. It's a challenge. I attend some trainings in England, and I also had the opportunity to train inspectors from Anvisa, the Brazilian Health Regulatory Agency. And we were able to launch the digital version of validation last year. The result of the consultancy was more than 120 clients, including large companies such as Johnson & Johnson, 3M, Bayer, and the other important companies in the field. During the consultancy period, we mapped 3 issues: very time-consuming and the bureaucratic process, lack of qualified labor, and assertiveness to answer audits with potential impact on production stoppage. It's burden. Without validation, the industry cannot proceed with production and impacts time to market. To solve this problem, we create Go5, a scalable SaaS platform where it's possible to validate 3 times faster. We've had 20 clients and more than 200 users since last year. Our board consists of João Gomes, who is quite experienced in companies administration, Robson, another board member who is economist and accountant, and then there is I, a speaker and influencer with more than 20 years of experience in the field. Our 25 co-workers make everything happen, a young dynamic group with a great potential. Now a little bit about our market. We estimate that Latin America, United States, Canada, and Europe together contain around 3,000 companies. We have 2 global competitors. Our solution has validation built into it, so we validate 3 times faster compared to paper. Our implementation is faster, actually within days. 5 was born from traditional consulting and enhanced by using digital transformation. We are already selling Go5 in Brazil, bringing in consistent monthly revenue. Now the next step is to enter the global community. Validation digital age in SaaS. 3 times fast is already here at 5 Validation. Thanks for listening to me. Thank you.
Hi, that's us. Sure. Sure. Hi, my name is Alex Izquierdo, and I'm here on behalf of Dynamo Video. We at Dynamo Video are a marketing agency that has 3 main things. We make videos that are worth watching. They are advertisement videos based on data of the users, meaning that every person is going to see a different video based on what he or she is really interested on. And in that way, we're going to catch the attention of the user, showing them exactly what they're interested in, always based on data. the issue that we saw there is that we are seeing more and more ads, and they're not really working out. Nobody remembers the ads that they see. No, they're not really working out, and advertisers have to spend more and more money in order to get less and less results. So in the end, in this swamp of ads, what we do is stand out, and we stand out by making personalized ads, as mentioned before, right? What we get is that we treat each user differently, which with ads that are relevant. And now I'm going to show you 3 examples here. Like this would be the first example. This is a normal ad, right? So that this would be a normal ad. Oh, can you hear me now? Okay. This video that you just saw is a normal ad where we don't know anything about the user other than he is English and he wants to travel to Barcelona, right? In this case, what we got is the video that you just saw. We show this guy a normal video where we say, are you going to go have a trip to Barcelona? Hey, this is what we got to offer, okay? This has no personalization whatsoever, other than we know that the guy wants to travel to Barcelona, okay? And as we don't know anything, we just show him everything we got. Fun part comes when we know that this person has a dog. So we have 40 apartments for German people which want to come to Barcelona and that can allocate dogs. So we're going to tell them, why don't you bring your dog to Barcelona? This is going to be more relevant than just telling them to come to Barcelona. In this case, we're going to be targeting German families that can travel to Barcelona, and what we're going to show them is an ad of a family. In this way, people that just watch this ad are going to be more engaged to it just because we're talking to them, right? So you can see the difference between the first ad where we knew nothing about the guy, and then the second one when we know that he has a dog, and that would be really calling for the attention, right? Real quick, we already have the first numbers. We have the first clients going on, and we have been selling under this COVID-19 hell, which is kind of crazy. We're having clients and we're having campaigns running, and we're looking for investment for international growth. Basically, what we need are boots on the ground for sales, and more or less it. That's who we are, and that's what we do.
Yes, hello. My name is Oscar from RTV. I have a question because I think it's quite interesting. Do you have to record or produce not just one ad, but you have to produce or record, I don't know, different scenes to be able to offer to every single person a different ad?
Yeah, that is a very good question. Thank you very much. Or cloud or patented cloud system is willing and ready to make more than 100,000 different variations of a video, and we can just shoot them, or we can buy them from stock, or in many cases the client can provide it. So in many occasions the client already has shot various images, videos, and ads, and we can just scrap from that and then use their own materials, shoot them, or buy them on stock. There's a gigantic array of possibilities. And the most important thing that I didn't mention before is that we get paid by the video seen. We're not being paid by anything else. These videos go into social media as ads, they go into YouTube, they go into TikTok, and the client is only going to see by the videos that are being seen. As an answer to your question, the client is not going to pay for any of the shootings or the materials, because we're going to provide them for free, because we already have connections and we can buy stock photos and videos from many different places. And as mentioned before, many clients, they have their own material, and we just dig into their systems and then we just use it without any major cost for them. Basically zero. So no, we don't have to shoot anything.
Okay, so these variations to personalize each ad you take from this material, right? Okay.
Yes. Exactly. And when we are not being provided with that material, we would just tap into different stock exchanges where we can just look for happy family on the couch, or dog on the beach, or thing on a mountain, you know, that kind of thing. And also, you have to take into account that we also work for retargeting. Retargeting is when you see an ad from something that you have seen prior, like a product, or you know, and in that case, we're gonna be using the feed, the product feed from the client. So if you have seen a computer, they're gonna provide us with a picture of the computer, or a ball pen, or whatever, you know. So they provide it to us without problem because they already have it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Atanas Zupin, and my company Artforge is developing a player versus player action game with sandbox elements. I'm the founder of the project. I have an artistic background, and also I'm part of another successful startup, but in another industry, so nothing interesting around me. Maria is taking care of all the paperwork inside Artforge, so officially she's even more boring than me. At the moment, we are looking for a technical co-founder, which is actually one of the reasons why we are here today. Aside from this, something interesting, all of our core artists have graduated the top 20 universities for art and game art and game design. And they have worked on titles like Penguins from Madagascar, X-Men, Dr. Dolittle, Pirates of the Caribbean, and many, many others. At the moment, Benjamin is our programming lead, and he is also the substitute for the missing technical co-founder. So the problem with similar games to ours is that they usually do not emphasize on the player versus player aspect of the game, which severely limits the time, the lifetime of the product to 30, maybe 50 hours of use. Additionally, the low variety of main characters these games usually have tends to exhaust the product very quickly. And lastly, the premium revenue model is usually the reason why many people don't even get to try those products, simply because this is very aggressive for them. The solution, obviously, is to build a game around this. With us focusing on the player versus player aspect of the game means that we will prolong the lifetime of the product from several hours to several months. With us constantly adding new characters means that we will be adding new content and our game will stay fresh. Basically, our clients will remain clients for much longer. And finally, the freemium and dynamic subscription revenue model we'll be relying on will completely obliterate the financial wall that stands between us and our clients. So to put it simple, the project is trying to increase the lifetime value of each client, to increase the lifetime of the product, and reduce the financial burden. That's all. What you're looking at right now, these are pages, digital pages that contain the lore of our game. Of course, some environment art we are currently implementing into our product, as well as some character art we are preparing to give to our clients. Generally speaking, we have done quite a lot of work, but even more remains to be done. We still need to further build upon the community we have and really go on the market, where we will be relying on the dynamic subscription revenue model, and once we stabilize financially, add an in-app purchases on top of this. For 2020, the estimated revenue for all the platforms in the gaming industry is about $160 billion. And when compared to the competition, we have our uniqueness because everything we are building our game around, others are not doing, or at least this is not their primary focus. Our go-to-market strategy is to use traditional publishing. And for the moment, we are looking for roughly 160,000 euros. Most of them will be spent for development purposes, advertisement, and unexpected costs. That's it. Thank you for your time. Okay.
I can start, is that correct? Okay. So hi, did you know that a quarter of the general population in Europe and the United States are diagnosed with chronic constipation? We're talking about 250 million people, causing an annual cost of 100 billion euros to the healthcare systems. Those who suffer the most are people with neurological problems like spinal cord injury, multiple sclerosis, or Parkinson's disease, and the elderly. For them, the side effects range from simply embarrassing to life-threatening. Conventional solutions are either pharmaceutical or invasive and not indicated for chronic use due to their side effects. And furthermore, these solutions easily add up to over €1,000 a year for a chronic patient. We detected a clear business opportunity for a non-drug, non-invasive solution without the side effects of the competitors that is also cheaper. Numerous scientific publications show the positive effects of professional manual abdominal massage for the intestinal transit, as little as 10 minutes once a day. But who can afford to see a therapist daily? That's why we automated these massage techniques based on an algorithm we developed in collaboration with a leading European neuro-rehabilitation hospital. The treatment is administered by a series of pneumatic elements that inflate and deflate sequentially along the colon and controlled and individualized in real time by a desktop unit. Our first product is a CE certified Class 2A medical device and is on the market since 2018. We are currently also developing an IoT version of our device funded by a €1.2 million grant from the European Commission. Our clinical results are outstanding. People that could only go to the toilet 2 or 3 times a week using laxatives are able to go daily thanks to our device. Of course, we filed an international patent in September 2015 to protect our intellectual property. Currently, we are focusing on the patient segment with neurogenic bowel disorders, starting with Germany and expanding over the reimbursed European markets. In a later phase, we will also address the elderly patients and enter the US market, and finally, also conquer the adjacent markets, opioid-induced constipation and the OTC health market. Our founder team is multidisciplinary and especially trained in innovation and business creation in the field of medical devices. 2 PhDs from the life sciences, our CSO Ima and myself, I'm Marcus, the CEO, and 2 engineers, Angel, our CTO, and Mark, our CRMO. Additionally, we can count on the help of 3 full-time employees and international advisory board and medical key opinion leaders from the field. So far, we have raised €2.6 million in private and mainly public funds, and are currently looking for €1.6 million to expand our footprint in the main European markets and reach break-even. In 2022, we will raise further funds for the US and OTC market entry. So we are Movut and we make shit happen. Thank you very much. So if there's no questions, maybe what generally people asked is, how is business going? So we got, so far we got what we call pre-sales, because our main business model is based on public healthcare reimbursement, which in Germany we will receive in the next month. And Germany is the biggest medical device market in Europe. It's 40% of the European medical device market. And of course, that will have a big impact on our revenue. We expect to reach break even by the end of next year. Thank you.
Why do you prefer to take a plane and go on vacations and not to go on surgery if you are going to be cured and then you can live better? Well, this is simply because it is much safer to go into a plane than having surgery. And it's so chaotic that medical errors, especially in surgery, are the 3rd cause of death in developed countries, after heart disease and cancer. There are more than 500,000 deaths every year only in the US. And why this happened? Well, because aviation is a completely different world than surgery. They invest a lot in super sophisticated simulators to train, and they take a lot of time to plan each flight to obtain the best travel. In medicine, it is quite different. Surgeons keep on training as 200 years ago in cadaveric solutions, and in many cases, they use 2D radiology instead of 3D information of each patient. So the rate of success is completely different. The good thing here is that we have a solution. We can reduce considerably medical errors and offer better treatments, especially for heart disease and cancer patients. How? Combining 3D printing and augmented reality solutions and developing patient-specific solutions for training and for surgical planning. Here you can see a kidney of a specific patient, a pancreas, and a solution for urology training. So you can do the exact surgery over that specific patient anatomy before entering the operating room and before touching the real patient. So this will be the new workflow, training on a super realistic model and having in your hand the specific of the patient that you're going to. How we build a 3D model and we ship it to the hospital or print it. Okay, can you hear it? Okay, so only 72 hours you can have the solution. Our business model is a SaaS model where you can order the model on demand, or you can have a specific monthly subscription in case you are a healthcare institution. Since 2017, we have done more than 160 surgeries, and our team is a multidisciplinary team with biomedical engineers, industrial designers, and people from marketing that are making a great job growing this. So have in your mind that one safe surgery can give you hundreds of safe vacations. Help us shaping the future of healthcare. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Sorry, one
Bye,
question.
thank you.
Thank you.
How does this continue? Like, we need to wait for something, results or whatever. When are we going to have news? How's the schedule? Because we don't see that in the pitch agenda. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Gracias, chao, chao.